Hello everyone, and welcome. I am absolutely thrilled you picked up this book, Millionaire Mindset Secrets. Think your way to wealth and success. You see, for years, I've witnessed amazing transformations in people just like you, folks who dared to dream bigger and chase after those dreams with unwavering belief. This isn't about luck or some secret society. This is about understanding the power residing within you and learning how to unlock it. This book is your roadmap, your personal guide to cultivating a millionaire mindset. Now, before you think, millionaire, that's not for me, let me clarify. This isn't just about money, although financial abundance is certainly a wonderful outcome. It's about cultivating a mindset of abundance in all areas of your life. It's about creating the health, relationships, and fulfillment you truly deserve. What exactly are you going to gain from reading and applying the principles within these pages? First, you'll learn to identify and eliminate limiting beliefs. The negative thoughts that whisper doubts and sabotage your progress are often deeply ingrained. We'll shine a light on them and replace them with empowering convictions. Imagine a gardener constantly pulling weeds. That's what we'll be doing with those mental obstacles. Second, you'll discover the power of goal setting. Not just any goals, but truly compelling, deeply personal goals that set your soul on fire. I'll show you how to craft goals that are not just attainable, but practically irresistible, fueling your motivation and driving you forward. Think of it like setting a powerful GPS coordinate for your life's journey. Third, you will learn the importance of visualization and positive self-talk. We will build a solid foundation of self-belief and confidence that will guide you through any difficulties. Envisioning your success, every single day, reinforces your belief in its possibility. It's like planting seeds of success directly in your subconscious mind. Fourth, and perhaps most importantly, you'll learn to take consistent, purposeful action. Knowledge without action is simply potential. This book will arm you with actionable strategies and practical exercises to turn your dreams into reality, one step at a time. Think of it as building a sturdy bridge, plank by plank, to cross the chasm between where you are now and where you want to be. This book is designed to be accessible and engaging. You won't find complex jargon or abstract theories here. Instead, you'll discover simple, practical principles, real-life examples, and easy-to-follow exercises that you can implement immediately. Each chapter builds upon the previous one, creating a powerful, synergistic effect that will transform your mindset and your results. Are you ready to unlock your full potential, cultivate a millionaire mindset, and create the life you've always dreamed of? If the answer is yes, then let's embark on this incredible journey together. Turn the page, and let's begin. The first secret to wealth and success is ready for you. Chapter 1. Unlocking Your Inner Millionaire, The Power Within. Friends, colleagues, fellow dreamers, I'm thrilled to embark on this journey with you. This isn't just about making money. It's about unlocking the incredible potential that resides within each and every one of you. We're tapping into the inner millionaire, the source of limitless possibilities. For too long, many of us have been operating from a place of scarcity. A mindset that believes there's only so much to go around. This limited thinking cripples our ability to strive for greatness. We think, I'm not smart enough, or, I don't deserve this kind of success. These are internal limitations, invisible chains holding us back. But I'm here to tell you, that's simply not true. You are enough. You do deserve success. The universe is abundant, overflowing with opportunities just waiting to be seized. The key is shifting your perspective, moving away from lack and embracing the powerful reality of abundance. Think of it this way. Imagine a farmer who believes the soil is barren. Will he invest the time and effort to plant seeds? Probably not. But a farmer who believes in the soil's potential will till the land, sow the seeds, and nurture the plants until they bear fruit. Your mind is the soil. What seeds are you planting? It all starts with self-belief. Do you believe you are capable of achieving great things? That inner voice, the one that whispers doubts and fears, needs to be silenced. Start challenging those negative thoughts. Replace them with positive affirmations, statements of truth about your potential. I remember a young woman, let's call her Anya, who wanted to start a small online business selling her handmade jewelry. Initially, Anya was filled with doubts. She worried about the competition, her lack of experience, and whether anyone would even buy her products. She told herself, "I'm not good enough. There are already so many talented jewelers out there." But Anya decided to make a change. She started consciously shifting her self-talk. Instead of focusing on her perceived shortcomings, she began highlighting her strengths. She'd look in the mirror and say, "I am creative, I am talented, and my jewelry brings joy to others." She visualized herself successfully running her business, receiving positive feedback from customers, and making a real difference. Slowly, Anya's self-belief grew. She started taking small, consistent actions, focusing on creating beautiful jewelry, building her social media presence, and providing excellent customer service. As she saw positive results, her confidence soared. And guess what? Anya's business thrived, exceeding her initial expectations. Anya's story is a testament to the power within you. You have the ability to transform your life by changing your thoughts and beliefs. Start believing in yourself, recognize your potential, and watch as the inner millionaire within you awakens. The journey to success begins with a single step: believing that you can. You can. Chapter 2: Clarity is King. Defining your million-dollar vision. Before you can build a castle, you need a blueprint. Similarly, before you can achieve the financial success you dream of, you need a crystal-clear vision of what that success looks like. This isn't about vague wishes. It's about defining your million-dollar vision with laser-like precision. Think of it this way: imagine you're at a crossroads, each path leading to a different destination. Without knowing where you truly want to go, you might wander aimlessly, wasting precious time and energy. Clarity is your compass, guiding you towards your desired outcome. So, how do you cultivate clarity? It starts with asking yourself some tough questions. What truly motivates you? What kind of life do you envision for yourself? What impact do you want to make on the world? Let's consider a practical example. Think about Mike. He was working at a dead-end job, feeling unfulfilled and stuck. But he realized that without a clearly defined plan, his life was without the direction. One day, he sat down and asked himself, "What truly excites me?" After a bit of soul-searching, Mike realized he'd always loved carpentry, and furthermore he loved nature. "So, I decided to start a small business making eco-friendly wooden furniture." The moment that vision solidified, his life transformed. His plan wasn't just about making money. He decided that he wanted to make his community a better place, and give job preference to minorities so that he gets satisfaction for helping other people. Every step he took was aligned with his vision, giving him focus and purpose. Your million-dollar vision isn't just about money. It's about creating a life that is fulfilling, meaningful, and aligned with your values. Take the time to truly define what you want to achieve. The clearer your vision, the more likely you are to make it a reality. Chapter 3: Belief is the Blueprint. Building a Foundation of Faith. Friends, let me tell you something crucial. Ideas are fine, planning is useful, taking actions is important, but without belief, you're building on sand. Belief is the concrete foundation upon which your million-dollar dreams are built. It's the unseen force that fuels your engine, guides your hands, and whispers, "You can," when the world shouts, "You can't." What exactly is belief? It's unwavering certainty, not just hope, that you are capable of achieving your goals. It's knowing, deep down, that success is not only possible, but probable, inevitable even, if you stay the course. Now, many of you are thinking, "That sounds great, but I have doubts." That's normal, my friends. We all have inner critics whispering negativity into our ears. The key is to recognize these limiting beliefs and actively dismantle them. Let's say there's someone named Maria. Maria is incredibly skilled in her field, but the thought of public speaking sends shivers down her spine. She believes, deep down, "I'm terrible at public speaking. I'll freeze up, forget what to say, and everyone will laugh." This belief, even if untrue, becomes her reality. It hinders her career advancement because she avoids opportunities like presenting reports or leading team meetings. How does Maria overcome this? First, challenge the belief. Is it based on fact, or just fear? Perhaps one time she stammered during a school presentation, and that memory has haunted her ever since. That one experience does not define her forever. Second, reframe the belief. Instead of, "I'm terrible," she can tell herself, "I'm learning to be a confident speaker. Every time I practice, I get better." She can focus on the valuable information she has to share, rather than her fear of judgment. Third, gather evidence to support the new belief. Did she successfully explain a complex concept to a colleague recently? Did she receive positive feedback on her writing skills? Small victories matter. Celebrate them and use them as stepping stones towards greater confidence. Building a foundation of faith also requires developing self-efficacy, a belief in your ability to succeed in specific situations. This comes through consistent action and positive reinforcement. Start small. Volunteer to speak briefly at a team meeting. Join a Toastmasters club. With each successful experience, your self-efficacy will grow. Finally, cultivate a positive mental attitude. Surround yourself with positive influences, books, podcasts, mentors, that uplift and inspire you. Protect your mind from negativity. Be mindful of your thoughts and actively replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Belief is the blueprint. Build it strong, build it true, and watch your million-dollar dreams become a beautiful reality. Chapter 4. Affirmations as your allies, programming your subconscious for success. Friends, think of your mind as a garden. What you plant, grows. If you plant seeds of doubt and negativity, you'll harvest a crop of those very things. But if you plant seeds of positivity and belief, you'll reap a harvest of abundance and success. Affirmations are those powerful seeds. Affirmations are positive statements you repeat to yourself, consciously planting thoughts and beliefs into your subconscious mind. The subconscious is a powerful force. It governs your habits, your reactions, and your beliefs about what's possible. By consistently feeding it empowering affirmations, you can literally reprogram it for success. How do you craft effective affirmations? Here are a few key principles. Make them positive and present tense. Instead of saying, "I will be rich," say, "I am wealthy," even if you are not. Focus on the now. Be specific. Instead of, "I am successful," try, "I am attracting opportunities that increase my income every day." Use feeling words. "I am grateful for the abundance in my life," has more impact than "I have abundance." Engage your emotions. Keep them short and easy to remember. You want to effortlessly repeat them throughout the day. Let's consider David's story. David felt unlucky with money. He believed he was destined to struggle financially. This belief stemmed from years of hearing his family talk about financial hardship. One day, David realized he could change his story. He started using affirmations. He created statements like, "I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am open to receiving unexpected income. I am grateful for the opportunities that create wealth in my life." At first, it felt awkward. David's mind resisted these statements. But he persisted. He repeated his affirmations every morning, every evening, and throughout the day whenever negative thoughts crept in. Slowly, David's mindset began to shift. His subconscious, bombarded with positive messages, began to accept them as truth. He started noticing opportunities he'd previously overlooked. He took calculated risks he was once too afraid to consider. He started believing in his ability to create wealth, and he did. How can you incorporate affirmations into your daily life? Morning ritual. Start your day by reciting your affirmations in front of a mirror. Speak them with conviction. Evening review. Before bed, review your day and affirm your successes, no matter how small. Affirmation reminders. Write your affirmations on sticky notes and place them where you'll see them often, on your computer, your bathroom mirror, your car dashboard. Use affirmation apps. There are many apps that can help you create and track your affirmations. Turn negative thoughts around. When a negative thought arises, immediately counter it with a positive affirmation. Affirmations are not magic pills. They require consistent effort and belief. But when used correctly, they can be a powerful tool for reprogramming your subconscious mind and unlocking your inner millionaire. Start planting those positive seeds today, friends. Harvest awaits. Chapter 5: Harnessing the Power of Visualization. Seeing is believing. We've talked about belief, we've talked about affirmations, but there's another powerful tool, absolutely crucial to unlocking your inner millionaire: visualization. It's not just wishful thinking. It's a proven technique, a way to prime your subconscious mind for success. Seeing, truly seeing, is believing. Think of visualization as creating mental movies. You're not just thinking about your goals. You're experiencing them, feeling them, immersing yourself in them. It's about connecting with your desired outcome on an emotional level. Let's say you want to start your own successful bakery. Don't just think, I want a bakery. Visualize it. See the warm glow of the lights spilling onto the street. Hear the gentle clinking of coffee cups, the happy chatter of customers. Smell the intoxicating aroma of freshly baked bread and cinnamon rolls wafting through the air. Feel the warmth of the oven on your face, the satisfaction of crafting the perfect pastry. Taste the delight in your customers' faces as they bite into your creations. That's the power of visualization. Use all 5 senses. The more vivid and real you make it, the more powerfully it will impact your subconscious mind. Here's a practical visualization exercise you can try right now. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Now, imagine yourself achieving one of your key goals. What does it look like? Where are you? Who is with you? How does it feel? Spend at least 5 minutes fully immersing yourself in this mental experience. Relish the feeling of accomplishment and joy. The secret is consistency. Practice visualization daily, even if it's just for a few minutes. The more you practice, the easier it will become, and the more real your desired outcome will feel. When obstacles arise, use visualization to remind yourself of your goals and re-energize your determination. It all boils down to this: if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Visualize your success, believe in it, and work towards it relentlessly. Your millionaire mindset is waiting to be unleashed. Chapter 6: The Company You Keep. Building a Supportive Network. You've heard it before. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It sounds simple, right? But it's profound. Your network isn't just about who you know. It's about who lifts you, inspires you, and challenges you to become a better version of yourself. Those are the individuals who will propel you towards your goals, not hold you back. Think of it like this: are you surrounding yourself with people who dream big, or people who dampen your fire? Are they encouraging your growth, or feeding your doubts? The answer to these questions holds the key to unlocking significant progress on your journey to the millionaire mindset. Let's talk about Frank. Frank was a talented entrepreneur with a brilliant idea for a tech startup. He had the drive, the skills, but he was constantly battling self-doubt and facing endless hurdles. He felt isolated and overwhelmed, convinced he was the only one dealing with these challenges. Then, a friend invited him to join a mastermind group, a small circle of business owners who met regularly to share ideas, offer support, and hold each other accountable. In that group, Frank found shared experiences. He realized he wasn't alone. Other entrepreneurs faced similar struggles. Fresh perspectives. He received invaluable advice and insights that he hadn't considered before. Unwavering support. He found a group of individuals who genuinely believed in his vision, even when he doubted himself. The group became his lifeline. When a major business deal threatened to fall apart, the group brainstormed innovative solutions, leveraging their collective experience and resources. One member had connections that ultimately saved the deal. When Frank felt discouraged by a particularly tough setback, they reminded him of his strengths and his progress, reigniting his passion. The mastermind group not only helped Frank navigate business challenges, it fostered his personal growth. He became a more confident leader, a more strategic thinker, and a more resilient individual. His business thrived, his passion reignited, and yes, his net worth soared. How can you build your own supportive network? Identify your needs. What kind of support are you looking for? Mentorship, collaboration, accountability. Seek out like-minded individuals. Attend industry events, join professional organizations, and connect with people who share your values and aspirations. Be a giver. A network is a two-way street. Be generous with your knowledge, your time, and your connections. Cut ties with negativity. Distance yourself from people who drain your energy and undermine your confidence. This is crucial. Nurture your relationships. Stay in touch, provide support, and celebrate each other's successes. Remember, the company you keep is an investment in yourself. Choose wisely, cultivate genuinely supportive relationships, and watch your journey to success become exponentially less challenging and infinitely more rewarding. This is not just about getting rich. It's about becoming rich in every sense of the word. Chapter 7. Fear not failure. Embracing challenges as opportunities. Friends, let me tell you a secret many successful people often hide: failure. We're taught to fear it, to avoid it at all costs. But I'm here to tell you that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a crucial ingredient of it. Think of failure as a learning opportunity disguised in a setback. It's a message telling you, all right, that didn't work. Try something different. We've all been there. Remember Greg? He poured his heart and soul into a new restaurant. He envisioned bustling tables, delicious food, and a happy community. But sadly, after 2 years, it closed down. He was devastated. He felt like a complete failure. What Greg did next is what separated him from those who give up. He didn't dwell on the loss. He dissected it. He analyzed what went wrong. Maybe the location wasn't ideal, or his marketing strategy missed the mark. Instead of seeing a dead end, Greg saw a roadmap for his next venture. He took online courses on restaurant management, meticulously studied successful restaurants, and spent hours networking with other entrepreneurs. He realized he spent more time in kitchen and less time on marketing. 2 years later, Greg opened a smaller, more specialized food truck operation. This time, he focused on creating unforgettable food experiences and actively engaged with the community through social media. And guess what? It became a huge hit. What Greg learned for previous ventures helped him to build successful business. So, how can you embrace failure? First, reframe your perspective. Instead of viewing failure as an end, see it as feedback. Second, analyze your mistakes. Don't just brush them under the rug. What did you learn? What could you have done differently? Third, develop resilience. Success isn't about never failing. It's about getting back up every time you fall. Finally, understand that fear of failure is a natural human emotion. Acknowledge it, but don't let it paralyze you. Take calculated risks, learn from your mistakes, and never give up on your million-dollar vision. Chapter 8. Mastering time management. Prioritizing for profits. Time, my friends, is the one resource we cannot replenish. Once it's gone, it's gone. But, unlike money, everyone gets the same amount each day, 24 hours. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't often boils down to how they manage that time. This chapter isn't about magically finding extra hours. It's about making the most of the hours you already have. Let's talk about Karen. Karen was a working mom, juggling a demanding job, school drop-offs, dinner prep, and everything else life threw her way. She felt overwhelmed, stressed, and her income barely covered the bills. Karen knew she wanted more, but she couldn't see how to fit it all in. Then, Karen decided to take control of her time. She started with a simple exercise, tracking her time for a week. She wrote down everything she did, from checking emails to scrolling social media. The results were eye-opening. She discovered she was wasting hours on things that didn't move her closer to her goals. Karen then implemented 3 key strategies. First, she identified her high-impact activities. These were the tasks that directly contributed to her income and her long-term goals. She realized that spending more time networking with potential clients and developing new skills would yield a much better return than, say, endlessly organizing her desk. Second, she tackled procrastination. She used the 2-minute rule: if a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. She also broke down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. Instead of dreading a complex project, she focused on completing one small step at a time. Third, Karen prioritized sustainable work-life balance. This meant setting boundaries, saying no to commitments that drained her energy, and scheduling dedicated time for herself and her family. She understood that burning out wouldn't help anyone. The result: within a year, Karen had doubled her income, not because she worked twice as hard, but because she worked twice as smart. She focused on what mattered, eliminated distractions, and created a schedule that supported her goals and her well-being. Don't let time slip through your fingers. Take control, prioritize, and watch your profits and your life satisfaction soar. Remember Karen, and remember you have the power to do the same. Negotiation. The word alone can make some people sweat, but it doesn't have to. This chapter is about empowering you to get what you deserve, whether it's a bigger paycheck, a better deal, or simply having your needs met. First, and most importantly, know your value. This isn't about arrogance, it's about honest assessment. What skills do you bring to the table? What experience do you have? What unique qualities make you an asset? Research the market. Find out what others in your position are earning. This knowledge is your bedrock. Without it, you're negotiating blind. Assertive communication is key. No more mumbling or apologizing for asking for what you deserve. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak clearly. Use I statements to express your needs and wants. For example, instead of saying, "I need a raise," try, "Based on my performance and contributions over the past year, I believe a raise of X% is warranted." Notice the difference. Preparation is your secret weapon. Anticipate the other person's objections and prepare your responses. Think about what you're willing to concede and what is non-negotiable. The more prepared you are, the more confident you'll feel. Always aim for a win-win. Negotiation isn't about crushing the other party. It's about finding a solution that benefits everyone involved. When both sides feel they've gained something, the relationship is strengthened, leading to future opportunities. Let's look at an example. Imagine someone named John, a talented software developer, felt underpaid at his current job. He was shy about asking for a raise due to fear of rejection. Following these principles, John researched the average salary for software developers with his experience in his area. He practiced his presentation, highlighting his key accomplishments and how they benefited the company. During the meeting with his manager, John confidently presented his case, backing it up with data. He listened carefully to his manager's concerns and offered solutions. For instance, he suggested taking on additional responsibilities to justify the raise. In the end, John secured a raise that was higher than he had initially hoped for. He learned that knowing his worth, preparing thoroughly, and communicating assertively made all the difference. The art of negotiation isn't about manipulation or deception. It's about advocating for yourself and finding mutually beneficial solutions. So, step up to the table, armed with knowledge, confidence, and a commitment to finding a win-win. You deserve it. Chapter 10. The Power of Persistence. Never give up on your dreams. Friends, how many times have you felt like throwing in the towel? How many times has the path to your dreams seemed blocked by insurmountable obstacles? If you haven't, then you haven't dared to dream big enough. The truth is, the journey to success is rarely a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't often boils down to one crucial factor: persistence. Persistence isn't just about trying once or twice and then giving up. It's about unwavering determination, a refusal to surrender, and a deep-seated belief in your ability to succeed, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable odds. Let me tell you about Lisa. Lisa had dreamed of becoming an author since she was a little girl. She poured her heart and soul into writing her first novel, a story she truly believed in. But after submitting it to numerous publishers, She faced rejection after rejection. Letters piled up, each one a blow to her confidence. Some told her her writing was amateurish, others said the market wasn't right for her story. Most would have given up right there. But Lisa refused to be defeated. She used each rejection as an opportunity to learn and grow. She attended writing workshops, sought feedback from other writers, and tirelessly revised her manuscript. She understood that rejections are inevitable for most authors. She didn't view them as sign to quit and went ahead with patience. She treated these rejections as motivation that gave her strength to chase her dreams. Finally, after countless revisions and even more rejections, one publisher saw the potential in her story. Her novel was published, and it became a bestseller, touching the hearts of readers around the world. Lisa's success wasn't a result of luck. It was a direct result of her unwavering persistence. How can you cultivate this kind of persistence in your own life? First, stay connected to your why. Remember the reason you started pursuing your dream in the first place. When faced with obstacles, remind yourself of the positive impact your success will have, not only on your life but also on the lives of others. Second, break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Overwhelming challenges can feel paralyzing. By focusing on smaller tasks, you can maintain momentum and celebrate small victories along the way. Third, stay positive. A negative attitude can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Surround yourself with supportive people who believe in you and your dreams. Fourth, learn from your mistakes. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to it. Analyze your setbacks, identify areas for improvement, and use those learnings to refine your approach. Fifth, celebrate your progress. Acknowledge and appreciate how far you've come. This will help you stay motivated and maintain a positive outlook. Friends, the road to success may be long and winding, but with unwavering persistence, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your dreams. Never give up on yourself, never give up on your vision, and never give up on your dreams. The power of persistence is the key to unlocking your true potential. Chapter 11. Financial Intelligence, Understanding the Language of Money. Money talks, but are you fluent? You don't need to be a Wall Street wizard to become financially intelligent. It's about understanding the basic principles and applying them consistently. Think of it as another language, one that unlocks doors to freedom and opportunity. Let's talk about Mark. Mark was always struggling. He lived paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt. He didn't understand how much money he was actually spending, or where it was going. It felt like a giant monster was eating his money. His turning point came when he faced with reality from a friend. His friend told him to start to create a budget. Budgeting, this is simply tracking your income and expenses. It's like creating a map of your financial landscape. Mark started by listing everything he earned and meticulously tracking where it went, from rent to coffee. Guess what? He found holes: unnecessary spending. Saving. Pay yourself first. This means setting aside a portion of your income before you spend it. Mark started small, putting just of his paycheck into a separate savings account. Over time, it grew. Investing. This is where your money starts to work for you. It doesn't mean gambling. Mark started by reading books and articles about investing. He began with low-risk investments like mutual funds. Patiently, his financial growth happened. Debt management. Debt can be a huge obstacle. Mark prioritized paying off his highest interest debt first, like credit cards. He also negotiated lower interest rates with his creditors. It took time, but he started seeing the debt shrinking. Financial intelligence isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building a solid foundation, making informed decisions, and taking control of your financial future. Mark transformed from a debt-ridden individual to an investor, not because he was special, but because he started learning the language of money. You can too. Start today. Budget, save, invest, and manage your debt. The power to unlock your financial potential is within you. Chapter 12. The Magic of Giving, Abundance Through Generosity. Friends, have you ever noticed how good it feels to help someone? That warm glow inside isn't just a nice feeling, it's power. It's the power of giving, and it's a key ingredient to unlocking a life of true abundance. We're often taught to focus on taking, on acquiring, but the secret lies in the opposite, giving. Giving isn't just about writing checks, although charitable contributions are fantastic. It's about acts of kindness, however small. It's about offering a helping hand, a listening ear, or a word of encouragement. It's about spreading positivity wherever you go. Think of it like this. Imagine a farmer who only hoards his seeds. He'd have a lot of seeds initially, but eventually, he'd run out. A wise farmer, however, plants his seeds, knowing that they'll multiply and bring a greater harvest in return. Giving is like planting those seeds. Consider a local baker, named Emily, who always donates her leftover bread at the end of the day to a local shelter. She doesn't do it for the recognition, but because she genuinely wants to help those in need. What she doesn't realize is, her customers often order more than the normal amount of breads, just to return Emily's favor, by purchasing from her. Later on, Emily was able to expand her bakery because all of her customers stood behind her. The universe operates on a principle of reciprocity. What you give, you receive. It's not always a direct, one-to-one exchange, but the energy you put out into the world comes back to you in unexpected and wonderful ways. When you give freely, you open yourself up to receive. You create a flow of abundance in your life. This can be in the form of opportunities, relationships, or even just a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. Generosity isn't about having a lot to give. It's about giving from the heart. Even if you feel like you have little to spare, your time, your skills, your kindness can make a significant difference in someone's life. Start small, be sincere, and watch as the magic of giving transforms your own life and the lives of those around you. Embrace generosity, friends. Plant those seeds. Cultivate a spirit of giving, and you'll discover that true abundance isn't about how much you have, but how much you give. And that, my friends, is where the real wealth lies. Chapter 13. Continuous Learning. Expanding your knowledge and skills. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should you. If you want to truly achieve lasting success and that inner millionaire we talked about, you must embrace continuous learning. It's not about just getting a degree and stopping there. It's about a lifelong commitment to growth and improvement. Think of it like this. A skilled carpenter never stops learning new techniques or adapting to new materials. The same applies to building wealth and achieving your dreams. Staying relevant in today's fast-paced world demands a growth mindset. Always be willing to learn. So, how do you become a lifelong learner? First, identify what new skills can help you achieve your goals. What areas are you lacking in? What skills are in high demand in your field or the field you aspire to be in? Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Consider Bob, a retired teacher. He always loved technology, but never had the dedicated time to learn how to code. After retirement, he decided to take online courses and immersed himself into the world of app development. It wasn't easy, but he was determined. He found joy to build an app that made learning fun for students, and guess what? This idea led to a successful launch. After a few months, the app hit the market and was downloaded by thousands of people worldwide, providing joy and making learning easy for the students. Bob proves that knowledge and growth are possible at any age. Next, develop expertise. Don't just dabble. Delve deep. Read books, take courses, attend workshops, and find a mentor. Immerse yourself in the subject matter. Practice, practice, practice. Finally, embrace a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. View them as learning opportunities. Continuous learning isn't a chore. It's an investment in yourself. It's what separates those who simply dream of success from those who actually achieve it. It is about staying sharp, staying relevant, and staying ahead of the curve. By embracing a commitment to continuous learning, you are equipping yourself with the tools and knowledge needed to navigate the ever-changing landscape of success. So, embrace the power of learning, and unlock the potential within you. Chapter 14. Embracing Change. Adapting to the ever-evolving world. The world spins faster every day. What worked yesterday might be outdated tomorrow. Change isn't just coming, it's already here. It's in our jobs, our relationships, even the way we buy groceries. To truly thrive, especially on the road to becoming a millionaire, you must learn to embrace change, not fear it. Think of a river. A river never stops moving. It adapts to the landscape, finding new paths, navigating obstacles. If it resisted change, it would stagnate and dry up. We must be like the river, flowing with the currents of life. So, how do we embrace this ever-evolving world? First, cultivate a flexible mindset. Be open to new ideas and ways of doing things. Don't get stuck in your old habits. Ask yourself, is there a better way? Can I learn something new from this? For instance, imagine a small business owner who's used traditional advertising for years. The world shifts, and suddenly everyone's online. If they resist learning about social media and digital marketing, their business might suffer. But if they embrace the change, take a course, and adapt their strategy, they can reach a much wider audience and boost their profits. Second, develop your skills continuously. The more skills you have, the more adaptable you become. Take online courses, attend workshops, read books. Never stop learning. This isn't just about acquiring new knowledge. It's about building your confidence and resilience. Third, see change as an opportunity. Every challenge, every disruption, presents a chance to grow, innovate, and discover new possibilities. While others are complaining about how things are changing, you can be looking for ways to capitalize on the shift. Imagine a worker losing their job due to automation. It's easy to feel defeated. But instead, they could see it as an opportunity to learn a new, in-demand skill, start their own business, or pursue a passion they've always dreamed of. Finally, be patient with yourself. Adapting to change takes time and effort. Don't get discouraged if you stumble along the way. Each mistake is a learning opportunity. Remember, the most successful people are not those who never fail, but those who learn from their failures and keep moving forward. Embracing change is not just about surviving in the modern world. It's about thriving. It's about seizing opportunities, unlocking your full potential, and building the millionaire mindset that will lead you to lasting success. Be the river, flow forward. Chapter 15. Living your millionaire mindset, integrating success into everyday life. We've journeyed far, uncovering the secrets to unlocking your inner millionaire. But knowledge alone isn't enough. The real magic happens when you integrate these principles into your daily life. It's about making the millionaire mindset not just a temporary state, but a way of being. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. At first, it's wobbly and requires intense concentration. But with practice, it becomes second nature. Your millionaire mindset should become the same. An effortless, automatic part of who you are. How do you do this? First, guard your positive attitude. The world will throw challenges your way. Don't let negativity take root. Consciously choose optimism. Start each day with gratitude. End each day reflecting on your wins, no matter how small. Second, stay focused. Your million-dollar vision will blur if you're constantly distracted. Revisit your goals regularly. Visualize their achievement. Create daily actions that align with your grand plan. Say, you want to start your own bakery. Don't just dream about it. Spend some time every day reading baking book, experimenting with new recipes or talking to other bakery owner. Third, continuously strive for personal and professional growth. Never stop learning. Embrace new skills. Seek out mentors. The moment you stagnate, you fall behind. Consider enrolling in an online cooking class or attending a baking workshop. Let's reflect on the journey. We've talked about unlocking your power, defining your vision, building belief, using affirmations, harnessing visualization, surrounding yourself with support, embracing failure, mastering your time, negotiating effectively, persisting relentlessly, understanding finances, giving generously, learning constantly, and adapting to change. Now, it's time to make it real. How will you use these tools tomorrow? How will you consciously choose to embody the millionaire mindset in every interaction, every decision, every thought? Remember, being a millionaire isn't just about money. It's about abundance in all areas of your life: health, relationships, happiness, and fulfillment. True richness is a holistic state. Think of Andrew, a dedicated teacher. He adopted a millionaire mindset not to amass wealth, but to create a more engaging classroom, inspire his students, and find greater joy in his profession. He focused on adding value and improving his effectiveness, and that brought him fulfillment and recognition. So, embrace the millionaire mindset. Not as a destination, but as a journey of continuous growth, unwavering belief, and relentless action. Live it fully, live it passionately, and watch your dreams unfold.